As if Kendrick Lamar wasn't enough already, Drake is now beefing with his own record label. What's even more confusing is content creators like Kai Cenat, ZS, and RDC World all got caught in the crossfire too. Either Drake is out here cooking up the most devious, groundbreaking lawsuit we've ever seen, or he's just gonna end up another clown in hip-hop since the likes of Tekashi 6ix9ine. If you haven't already heard, Drake is suing his record label UMG for allegedly promoting the infamous diss track Not Like Us. Now you're probably asking questions like, why would Drake's own record label promote a song that's slandering him? Why is Drake even upset about a diss track? That's just part of the game. Well, according to Drake, it's more than just him getting his feelings hurt. We're gonna get to the bottom of all these questions, so let's get into it. Now, unless you've been hibernating for the past year, we know how massive Not Like Us was in 2024. I mean, you couldn't go more than 2-3 swipes on social media without seeing some meme or reference to Not Like Us. This diss track was like the series finale of the Drake and Kendrick rap beef. I mean, everyone and their mamas couldn't stop talking about the diss track. It was... how do you say it, Drake?
Some madness and badness. Combination.
Kendrick literally created a Drake anthem for clubs and oxes around the world. From calling Drake and his posse certified pedophiles to saying Drake is appropriating black culture and colonizing it. And we can't forget the OVO. Let's be for real, Drake had zero shot of one-upping Kendrick after that. But it was moments and bars like these that made for some crazy and funny, reactions from YouTubers and streamers.
Certified what?
Certified pedophiles.
Certified pedophiles is crazy.
Bro, he's coming crazy with that pedophile.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Every single person was reacting to this diss track, and I don't blame them. Content creators were making bags off of this.
I ain't gonna lie, niggas ate that week. I ain't gonna lie, chat.
I mean, if RDC World is making skits about it, it's gone mainstream. But isn't it interesting how all of these channels weren't getting demonetized for listening to the entirety of Not Like Us? Typically, music reactions would get, striked or demonetized within the first couple of hours thanks to, copyright rules and other bullshit. But for some reason, it's almost like Not Like Us got a hall pass. Wait, are you telling me UMG allowed Not Like Us to stay up and promote it for their own corporate greed? The same diss track that called him a kid diddler? They would never do that, right? Well, Mr. BBL Drizzy doesn't seem to think so. Drake's team has gone as far as to accuse UMG of so-called whitelisting practices. Now, for those who don't know what whitelisting is, let me break it down. Whitelisting is the total complete opposite of, you guessed it,
blacklisting.
Now imagine you're a 12-year-old boy again playing Black Ops 2. Now instead of getting banned for saying the most outlandish things you could possibly say, Call of Duty goes ahead and gives you a little special permission slip so you can say whatever you want, whenever you want, without any repercussions. Now according to Drake, Universal Music Group was handing out these special permission slips like it was some Halloween candy.
Unbelievable! Give me candy, lady!
Now these alleged whitelisting practices would allow the diss track to bypass any copyright restrictions, making it extremely easy for people to, react to and share it online without any sort of demonetization. Now if these accusations were to be true, I could see why Drake is upset. If you're giving these whitelisting privileges to massive influencers like Kai Cenat and RDC World, of course the track is gonna do numbers. I could make a track about the breakfast I ate this morning, and if I got Kai Cenat to react to it, that's probably gonna be #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Apparently UMG was just straight up telling these creators, go right ahead and milk the fuck out of this song. We don't give a damn. As long as you're filling our pockets, we couldn't care less about the outcome. You're in the gutter when your own record label is preying on your downfall. Like imagine signing to a record label and they're just cool with your ops making life-altering allegations about you. Now why would they actually do this? Well, we're gonna get into that lawsuit. You know how I said these allegations were life-altering? And I'm not just talking about the defamation from the diss track. Let's see exactly what the Drizzler said about that. Drake's team claims that the drive-by shooting of one of his security guards at his Toronto mansion could be connected to the release of Not Like Us. His lawyer stated that UMG's greed yielded real-world consequences. With the palpable physical threat to Drake's safety and the bombardment of online harassment, Drake fears for the safety and security of himself, his family, and his friends. I know it was Drake's lawyers that wrote this up, but he would be the type of guy to say palpable and bombardment, I'm just saying. But anyways, a few days after this shooting, an intruder was then apprehended trying to break into the residence as well. Damn, Drake really couldn't catch a break. He was probably all home alone up in his house after these incidents. Now, Drake's camp firmly believes that the cause of all of these incidents was because of UMG's promotion of Not Like Us, you know, including the whitelisting. Now, I agree it does seem a little dramatic, but low-key, if you think about it, if a song paints you as a Batman level type of villain and that song goes to millions of people, it's not that insane to think someone would act upon it and try to, you know, save humanity. I mean, there are so many crazy people out there that can't tell the difference between real life and social media. It's not that hard to believe. But here's where it gets, well, stupid. Drake's team didn't just accuse UMG of these whitelisting tactics, he straight up name dropped a bunch of people in the community. Names like the Cartier family, No Life Shaq, Zias, RDC Gaming, and of course Kai Cenat. All of them came up as examples of creators who benefited from these whitelisting practices. But of course, as soon as the lawsuit went public, these creators couldn't help but chime in.
This Drake them snitched on the reaction community. It's no way. Oh, this gotta be the softest ever, dog. Wait, why am I in this shit? Wait, hold on. I gotta be, what the I'm getting sued?
And what's more, Zias might have uncovered something that might actually add more fuel to the fire. Now, Zias actually went and reached out to a UMG executive after, you know, seeing Drake accused him, and he got some pretty valuable information. When asked about Drake's alleged motivations, the executive claimed that Drake was simply looking to get out of his current contract. See, now things are adding up here, you know, the turns are tabling. If this is actually true, it could explain a lot. In Drake's original lawsuit, he claimed that UMG was purposely trying to undermine his career so that they could pay him less on his next contract. Which kind of makes sense because if Drake isn't the same unstoppable top charting phenomenon that he usually is, UMG could have a reason to not pay him that bag. But then again, there's no telling who's right and who's wrong in this whole situation. Kind of like the Kendrick and Drake beef. But whoever side you're on, it's clear that this lawsuit could have bigger implications than we think. The whole lawsuit itself could be a glimpse into the future between, you know, hip-hop and content creation as a whole. If you're familiar with hip-hop, you know how common, you know, rap beef is and the whole culture of things.
I'm sorry, little kids, but I'm a killer clown today. I could say bullets are gonna spray. I'm from Brooklyn. That's alright.
I mean, we've seen Nas versus Jay-Z, Meek Mill versus Drake, Pusha T versus Drake. Damn, Drake, can you chill? No wonder the whole industry is on this man's head.
You can't handle me. Hold up. Ain't you Nathaniel B?
What is it? Get the fuck out of
But throughout the drama, there's one thing that's always remained consistent, and it's that you don't bring the lawyers into play. And of course, Drake just had to be the one to do it. And what's worse is this could be the precedent for how all artists handle their rap beefs down the road. Like said before, social media has such a strong influence on everyone, so a simple diss track could definitely sway someone into breaking into someone's house, or even worse. And let's talk about these content creators as well. By simply reacting or commenting on a song, these content creators could be targeted for better or for worse. It could legitimately change how we perceive music online. We're gonna be out here not knowing what reactions are genuine and what are getting paid off by labels. We had all these creators making tons of money off of this Not Like Us record, but even the ones that were hating on it, they got demonetized.
My reaction to the Kendrick shit did not get monetized. My shit did not get monetized. Them niggas took my shit down because I was hating on Kendrick.
Overall, this whole Drake situation is such a mess, and I think everyone should just move on with their lives. We all know the main motivations of corporations is to just fill their pockets with money. They really don't give a fuck about anyone else. But anyways, I appreciate all of y'all for sticking to the end of the video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure to subscribe and join the Discord. I'll see you guys later. Oh my god, I almost died. Holy shit.